Hello, my name is Eric Precious. Welcome. Let's talk about Facebook Lives. And why should you make Facebook Lives? Well, because it's the fastest way to get people to know you, like you, and trust you. And if you want to build your network marketing business online, it's a very good idea to have followers and keep growing your network. What do you need to make Facebook Lives? Well, all you need right now, if you haven't started yet, is a phone in a good quality and maybe this earpiece. And if you're standing outside, you might want to have a better microphone, but that's not for today. I have made a cool guide on how to make the perfect home office if you're doing Facebook Lives. I will throw the link down here when I have finished this live, and you can grab it and read about getting the perfect home studio. So Facebook Lives, value is king. You have heard this before, and there is no doubt about that. 2021 right now is going to be the year for video, and if you're doing video, you will get much more reach on Facebook, and especially if you do Facebook Lives on your personal profile. You also need to make them on your business page if you have one, but you will get more reach on your personal profile. Maybe that's not an option. It's not an option for me because I have a 9-to-5 job and I don't want to do it off my boss because I'm having this 9-to-5 job and I really like my 9-to-5 job. So this is just a special side gig for me, doing Facebook Lives and working with network marketing. And I can assure you that it's very hard to make the first Facebook Live. I know it took me a month to do it. I decided to do it, but it still took me over 4 weeks to really, well, do it. And I was driving in my car along the road, and I suddenly thought to myself, now is the time to make a Facebook Live. And I took the handbrake and went into the field in the middle of not a snowstorm, but it was snowing. And I was standing in the middle of this field making a Facebook Live just with my phone. I didn't use this, and this was stupid because the wind was really making some noise. And I made my first Facebook Live. It took about 1.5 minutes. It was awful, but I made it. And after that, I took the decision to start making more Facebook Lives. And I can tell you, it's the fastest way to get people to know you, like you, and trust you, because they can hear your voice, they can see you, and they can, well, kind of feel you. If we haven't met, my name is Eric Precious, and I help network marketers and home-based business owners to take their business online using modern, proven strategies. I'm standing here in Denmark. Let me know down here where you're coming in from in this beautiful world, so I can give you a shout out. Well, if you have decided to make Facebook Lives, I have 3 tips for you today. And if you are doubting about what do I need to make Facebook Lives, if I want to go a little more pro on it, well, I have made a guide and I will share it down here in the comments when I have made this Facebook Live. So let's dive into the content today. And number 1 is, don't be afraid to fail. We all have this Mr. Doubt sitting up here, and he's whispering in our ears, you can't do it. It's not going to be good. It's not going to work. We got to brush him off and get going, because what is the worst that can happen if you make a Facebook Live and you stutter or you say something stupid? Well, nothing happens. The only thing that happens is you get the courage to make more, and you get the self confidence to make more Facebook Lives. So don't be afraid to fail. Most people never get started with Facebook Lives because they are afraid to fail. And if you want to get ahead of competition in this noisy platform called Facebook, you got to do something that other people aren't doing. And most people are not making Facebook Lives. So if you start making Facebook Lives, you're already ahead of your competition. And it's better to do it than not to do it. It's better done than perfect, because you will feel so excited when you have done the Facebook Live course, until you see what you have done and you're thinking, oh, that was awful. But that's the good thing, because then you can do it better the next time. Maybe you can have better content. Maybe you can, well, I don't know, but you can make it better. I know. So that was number one. And don't be afraid of what people will think. Only people that are not willing to do anything will think you're crazy. So that was number one. Don't be afraid to fail, because you will fail. We all fail. I say something stupid you see, now I can't even talk. I make something stupid every time I go live, and I stutter and I say funny things because I'm Danish. I'm not an American, so I can't fluently talk American, but that's the way it is. So let me know down here where you're coming from. I'm standing here in Denmark. It's almost beautiful weather outside, but I'm indoors, of course. Let's go into the content again. I have to read my notes sometimes because number two is you got to get inspiration. And of course, when you're going to make a Facebook Live, you need some kind of inspiration, because it's very hard to make content for Facebook Lives in the beginning. And of course, it's got to be something you want to talk about. It's got to be something that you really, really want to talk about, because if you start making Facebook Lives with things you don't really care about, well, when you have made a couple of Facebook Lives, maybe 10 Facebook Lives, you're not going to make any more, because it's not that fun to talk about. So make it about something you really want to talk about. So get the inspiration, read some blog posts, watch some Facebook Lives, find some experts that are doing Facebook Lives and watch what they are doing. Maybe you can learn something. And well, I follow a lot of experts, and none of them are perfect, and that's good, because you don't need to be perfect. People can relate to normal people that are making mistakes, not the perfect people with the perfect hair and the perfect makeup. No, be you, be authentically you, and people will start to like you and trust you. So all you got to do online is learn, teach, repeat. So when you learn something, you turn around and teach it in your Facebook Lives, and you repeat it and you correct it if you make mistakes, and you will be better and better at making Facebook Lives. Let me know down here if you are making Facebook Lives right now. I would really like to know. And if you're not making Facebook Lives, maybe if you dare to tell me why you're not making Facebook Lives, what are you afraid of? Why are you struggling with pressing the live button? Let me know. So that was number two. You got to get some inspiration. And number three is, well, it's obvious, but you got to do it consistently. You got to do it more than once a month. You got to do it maybe once a week, twice a week, like I do. I do it every Tuesday and Thursday. I go live, but it's not enough if you make a Facebook Live and you wait, well, 3 weeks before you make the next, and then you wait, well, maybe 14 days, and then you make a Facebook Live. It's not good. It's not good. You got to be consistent, because Facebook will give you more reach if you're consistent, and people will notice you more if you're consistent. But be realistic. There's no need for you to say, I'm going to do a Facebook Live every day, because that's not going to happen. You know it, and I know it. It's not possible. Maybe we have homeschooling right now. Maybe we have kids. Maybe we have a dog we have to walk. There are a ton of things, life happens, and it's very hard to do twice a day, not twice a day, but twice a week. So don't promise yourself that you will do one every day when you start out. It's not possible. And think about the content you have to find to make Facebook Lives every day. That's a big, huge work to do that. So consistency, and try to make quality actions every day. Stick to your commitment, and that's very important. It's not enough to be consistent. You got to stick to your commitment. Promise yourself that you will do this. well, maybe once a week, maybe twice a week, and then do it. No matter how hard it gets, no matter how busy you are, make your Facebook Live. And there's no excuse, because you don't have to have a big home office, a big microphone like I have. No, you can just do it on your phone. But if you want to go pro and have a big home office, I will give you a link down here so you can see the tech stuff you might need. So that was number 3. And if you want some help online, I have a free bootcamp, and I can just show you what to do here. All you got to do is write yes down here, and I will send you a link to the free bootcamp, a 10-day bootcamp that will help you get started with your online business. I started with this about 6 months ago, and right now I have leads, I have customers coming in every week on autopilot. And who would have thought that? I didn't believe it when I started out, but now I can see the result. So if you are struggling with your offline network marketing, maybe now is the time to go online. You know it is, right? So that was all from me today. I just want to give you a quick recap on the 3 things that we have talked about. Number 1 is don't be afraid to fail, because you will fail. We all fail. Number 2 is get inspiration, read some blog posts and read some books and get some inspiration elsewhere. And number 3 is consistency, and make that commitment to yourself that you're going to do this. That was all from me today. I will post a link after this live here if you want to see the perfect home office. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Bye-bye.